And welcome, John Morris Show on a Wednesday. Hey, glad you're with us today and coming to you from the TFNB studios, historic Elm Avenue in Waco. John Morris, Garrett Ross. There's Tom Barfield roaming around the studio. His show comes up at 10 o'clock today, and we're glad you're with us here in the 9 a.m. hour, live in the 9 a.m. Central hour, of course, archived on YouTube, on Facebook, on X, any time of the day. So what does Wednesday mean? Well, regular weekly visit with our good friend, and we hope yours, Jerry Hill, Baylor Insider. Lots to talk about with Jerry, so that's coming up in just a bit. We also have some new subjects we can talk about with Jerry. As Garrett, today, August 12th, is the start of the Baylor athletic school year. Baylor Soccer plays tonight. They're in Fayetteville. They will play the 10th-ranked Arkansas Razorbacks tonight. That is the first event of the 26-27 Baylor athletic school year.
It is time. It's time to get excited. It's crazy that we're finally to this point. Like, you wait all summer. It feels like July just drags on and won't end. But once you get here and you have this moment, it's exciting, man.
Yep, really cool. So good luck to soccer. They play on the road tonight against Arkansas, 7 o'clock. And then they'll be home on Sunday. They play A&M on Sunday for their home opener. And here we go with the year. Soccer begins, volleyball right after that, football right after that. So all the fall sports, cross country's in there. All the fall sports are about to kick off. So good luck to soccer. Coming off a terrific year last year, man, they made a huge step forward under Coach Michelle Leonard and look to continue that this season. Tough opener in the hills of Fayetteville against the number 10 team in the nation, Arkansas, and that is this evening. Started to say, broadcast-wise, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe an SEC Plus broadcast. I don't know where you'd find that. Where would you go to find SEC Plus?
I think SEC Plus is essentially in the same window as ESPN Plus. It's like an offshoot type
that's
of
probably
thing
right. Yep.
that you have to go and hunt down.
Yeah, there's a lot of, I think you're right. There's a lot of options there. If you go to that area of ESPN Plus, man, there's so many different events, games, sports, different things available there. I bet you're right. I bet that's where it is.
I'm just not sure if it's one of those things. Like, for me, I don't have like the ACC package or the SEC package, so you can't really watch outside of that. So like when ACC football games come on, I'm not able to watch that with my ESPN Plus package. So that might be something where you have to have a different thing to watch it, but there's levels to it.
I saw over the weekend that the ACC has a TV deal with the CW network. And the CW network is now being distributed, or I guess CW Sports is being distributed by ESPN. So they've got a deal there, and that may make that the ACC games on the CW, that may make them available now on ESPN Plus.
I think it probably will. You saw the Big 12 take that similar approach last year. You had a lot of the CW games with the Big 12 as well. So I don't know if it's very similar to that or how that's going to work out. But remember, like, when the Pac-12 was exploring before they, when they were still alive,
right?
They were venturing out, and part of it was the CW, and a lot of people were laughing at it, and they were like, "That's not going to work." CW's starting to catch on.
Yeah, it's not a bad option.
It's not a bad option.
No, it's really not. And you're right. The Pac-12 was going that direction. The ACC bought into that also. So, not a bad option. It's a national network. It may be a little different, than where you'd normally go.
But it's in every market. Like that's the thing to me. Is like the
true.
CW is truly in almost every market available across the country.
That's
so
true.
It was always made sense. Like, I view that kind of like the Turner Sports Network, and you get more of those as the tournament goes on with basketball, but it's all the same thing. And if you want eyeballs in these areas and ESPN only wants to cover certain programs, well, there you go.
There you go. And to be honest, they can't all be on ESPN.
You can't.
They can't. No. So not a bad deal there. When Baylor played at SMU last year, SMU, proud ACC team, that game was on the CW, and it wasn't that hard to find, I don't think. So that's all that to say. We think Baylor Arkansas soccer tonight will be on ESPN Plus or the SEC, an SEC Plus channel, so probably on ESPN+. Volleyball is also getting going for Baylor. They had a really creative couple of days of volleyball media days that were webcast as well. They've done that the last couple of days. Pretty cool. And I think it continues today, because I think today is Baylor's day. So get some publicity for volleyball out there, which is great. Their season about to begin. The Big 12 poll is out, preseason poll for Big 12 volleyball. You can see that there, and Baylor is number 4 in the preseason poll, and pretty high ranking, very well-respected Baylor team under Coach Ryan McGuire going into this season. I can't see the screen that far away. Who's number 1?
Arizona State is number 1.
Arizona State, number 1. Okay.
And then you got TCU at 2,
Yep.
Kansas 3, Baylor, Colorado, Iowa State, BYU, Utah.
There you go. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks. Thanks for reading that for me. But Baylor at number 4, very well respected. Also in the national poll that came out this week, there are 6 Big 12 schools that are nationally recognized in the AVCA preseason poll. Baylor at number 21, Arizona, the highest ranked team there. So that looks like, by the national recognition, this looks like it's going to be a really banner year for Big 12 volleyball.
No, it does. It's very similar to what you see with basketball every year, where you have the high caliber competition coming in. I think it's great. I mean, especially as you're probably going to face one of these Big 10 teams at the end. You might as well run through this gauntlet to get prepared for that.
Yeah, true. Big 12 is right up there.
They are.
Yeah, so that'll be fun. Baylor volleyball has had their green and gold scrimmage, and then they've got an exhibition against A&M coming up on, I think that is Sunday. It is. It's Sunday, an exhibition match, so not the regular season yet. But on the same night, on Sunday evening, Baylor Soccer is playing A&M here in Waco, and that is a regular season match. Baylor Volleyball is playing an exhibition match against A&M. So you get your choice there. Maybe hit both of those. I'm not sure the timing of those, if they align, that you could take in both of those. I'll check on that to know for sure. But volleyball is on the horizon, not far away at all. All right, so soccer is beginning tonight, the season opener for Michelle Leonard and Baylor Soccer on the road at Arkansas. Home opener on Sunday against A&M. Volleyball into their exhibition matches. Football 24 days away from kickoff for Baylor football, their opener in Atlanta against Auburn on September 5th. The home opener for Baylor, the home season opener, September 12th. That would be 1 month from today. How about that? 1 month from today for Baylor football at home at McLean Stadium, the 2-5-4 game, and everything that goes along with that. So looking forward to that 1 month from today, Baylor at McLean against Prairie View A&M. All right, we're off and running on this Wednesday morning. We appreciate your being with us. Jerry Hill will join us in a bit. Always appreciate our time and visit with Jerry. We'll take a break. Be back with more in a moment. Brought to you by the Brazos Landing. Today's the day. We've got bonus shows today from the Brazos Landing. I'll be there at noon to 1. Come join us. Matt Mosley will be there from 1 to 3 this afternoon, live from the Brazos Landing. We will have with us the GOAT, quite simply the GOAT. Coach Felicia Mulkey will join us in the bonus show at noon today. Lots to talk about with Coach Fee as they go into their first season with, as an NCAA program. They went through the buildup through the NCATA, and now they're an NCAA sport, which is just terrific. Fee, her fingerprints are all over that success story. So we'll visit with her about that going into a new season for acrobatics and tumbling as well. But we'll be there at the Brazos Landing. Come join us. Check out that terrific $12 lunch menu that I continue to tell you about and will continue to tell you about. It's where I-35 and the Brazos River meet. Where is the Brazos Landing? Right across the river from Foster Pavilion, right across the interstate from McLean Stadium. Great location, great menu, great food, and always very hospitable at the Brazos Landing. Take a break. Back with more right after this. John Morris Show will continue. Stay with us.
Morrison's Gifts, Waco's oldest family-owned gift store, wants to ask a question to the guys out there. Don't you just love gift giving? Does John Hart, Consuela, or Jellycat mean anything to you? If not, at Morrison's, we have your answers and your back. For 47 years, we have guided men and you ladies through the trauma of selecting the right gift for the right person. Come and see us at 4312 West Waco Drive in the Brazos Square Center, close to Jason's Deli. That's Morrison's Gifts, owned by a proud Baylor Bear.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Tow King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to centraltexascattlebaronsball.org.
Summer isn't over yet. Make every last splash count at Waco Surf. Catch perfect waves, float the lazy river, or relax on the beach while the kids make unforgettable memories. Stay in their hotel or private cabins, or hook up with your RV. Located just 90 miles from Dallas and Austin, set on 450 acres in the heart of Texas, Waco Surf is unlike any other water park around. Before school starts, give your family one more epic adventure. WacoSurf.com. Book your stay today and catch a wave.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. And welcome back, John Morris Show on a Wednesday. Pleased you're with us today. Really, I mean that too. We may say that every day, but we really appreciate you tuning in each and every day or every opportunity you have. We are brought to you by the Brazos Landing, live bonus shows there today, and by Alliance Bank Central Texas. 7 convenient locations around Central Texas to serve you better. On the web at alliancebanktexas.com. They are your Central Texas business bank, thanks to Alliance Bank Central Texas. Every time I get to talk about them, I think of the folks that are over there, like Todd Moore, who is the chairman right now of the chairman of the board, I guess, of the Waco Chamber of Commerce. Todd does a terrific job, very community minded, but he's right there at Alliance Bank. Of course, Ricky Thompson is there. Ricky has stepped away from his work with us on the sidelines of the Baylor broadcast after 26 years. 26 years without missing a single game. Now he's going to be watching his grandson Jack play on Friday nights, which is great. Good for Ricky, but we will definitely miss him. Eric Sherrow is there at Alliance Bank, Travis Logue, so many others. So there'll be people there. You could walk in and there'll be people there, and if you don't, They'll make you feel like they know you because they are so friendly. When you walk in the door, how can we help you? And then when you leave, someone will speak to you there. So that's kind of the culture. That's kind of the atmosphere at Alliance Bank, Central Texas. We're also brought to you by Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Make this the summer event at Allen Samuels in Waco. Check out the new 2026 Jeep Gladiator Mojave. Your choice, 0% for 36 months, or take $10,000 off. Take the top off, tarps off, and hit the road at Allen Samuels Jeep. That is Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. All right, remember yesterday we were talking about the Southwest Region Little League Baseball, and going on just down the road from us, the George W. Bush Southwestern Little League headquarters. They're on University Parks Drive. You know where it is. It's right past our golf facility, and then the equestrian facility, and then there's the Little League headquarters. Well, they've hosted the Southwest Regional. The winner from here goes on to Williamsport and the Little League World Series. 2 days ago, there was the drama with Oklahoma. Oklahoma apparently had an ineligible player, and then a judge issued a stay. Was it a stay or an injunction?
It was a temporary injunction.
Okay, very good. Which by that would have allowed Oklahoma to play, presumably, while they determine the eligibility of this player. But meanwhile, Louisiana and Texas West, which is a team from Bernie, they met. And first off, they were going to play, and then the winner there played Oklahoma for the trip to Williamsport. But with Oklahoma out, those two, it became a de facto championship game between those two. Well, Bernie won the game, and then there was the injunction. So Bernie was scheduled to play Oklahoma last night at 6 p.m. Well, the game didn't happen. Bernie went home. They won the game over Louisiana. They celebrated, and they went back home. So they weren't here. So I guess, by that, you're not going to go back. You're not going to bring them back. Is Oklahoma still here? Did they go home? I think Bernie's the team that's going to represent the Southwest region in the Little League World Series.
No, they are. Rightfully so. They should. The Little League itself got involved, and they asked the court to vacate the order against Oklahoma.
Okay, very good.
And so the court, or the ESPN was able to get a hold of the player's mom, who was ineligible, ruled ineligible, and they are saying that everybody's devastated and that this was an error, supposedly an error on the birth date that was put in for the player because a sibling did it, supposedly.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so that's where we're going with this.
Interesting.
But at the end of the day, things worked out the way they should. Bernie actually won the game. They had nothing there saying that they had any ineligible players or anything, suspicious about their team, and they're on to represent.
Interesting. All right, good info. Thanks for that, Garrett. And there was a statement that I saw last night somewhere from Oklahoma, the Tulsa team, and it was kind of explaining, it was kind of laying out their whole case there. And basically it was saying kind of what you said. Yes, there was this statement said there was an ineligible player, but he was removed from the team, removed himself from the team. So the team that played here in Waco did not include an ineligible player. So that was kind of that statement that I read from them. Did you see that?
I did not. What I've seen lately, like the latest thing I've seen was what I was saying a while ago, and then how they're looking at this as the player itself that was ruled ineligible technically doesn't live in Tulsa.
Okay.
They live on the outside, and his sister is involved with the like what my son would do with the Challenger League within Tulsa. And that was how they got him into the league in the first place. There's a lot of layers to this that I've discovered. It's an unfortunate situation. that we got to this point.
It is.
But I think at the end of the day, the adults made the right decision.
Yeah.
And that Texas is going to go on and play.
Okay, very good. So a lot of drama there, right, with Little League Baseball.
I mean, I was trying to think, like, the last time I remember this was the pitcher, and I can't even remember his name.
Yes.
Where it was Danny, I cannot remember his last name.
Yeah.
But he was like 16 pitching in a Little League and just torching everybody.
Dominating. Right. He was Aaron Judge out there with those Little Leaguers. That's right. That was a very controversial deal.
That was the first one I remembered. I was like, oh, this is different.
Right. Hey, come on. It's a Little League. And you show us your birth certificate. You know, these are 12-year-olds. If you fall within the right age range, you can be on that team. No problem. If you're 16, probably shouldn't be out there with the 12-year-olds.
Probably going to be playing high school baseball. I don't know.
But that got settled, and we should say congratulations to the team from Bernie. You know, they are going to Williamsport. What a great deal! How would you have liked to have played Little League baseball and gone to the Little League World Series?
That would have been so awesome. Like I remember we made a round. We had to play a tournament in Waco, and then we ended up getting beat. And if we would have won, we would have played to go and play for to go.
Oh,
to
really?
Williamsport.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
It was pretty fun. But
Yeah.
I've always wanted to. Even last year, I wanted to drive up there. I drove past the exit last year, and I was like, man, there's Williamsport. I want to go check it out.
That'd be cool to see.
It would have been fun. It would have been a lot of fun.
Yeah. So big event. Congratulations to the team from Bernie, and I'm sorry for the guys on the team and the coaches and the parents. You know, for the Oklahoma team, didn't seem like they did anything wrong, really. So I feel bad for them, the ones that just got caught up in this.
Yeah, I mean, that's just one where you're kind of victim of circumstance,
right.
And it's unfortunate, but I mean, I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. So the run here in Waco is over, and it looks like the Little League World Series field is set. That'll be on ESPN and ABC. I mean, they get great coverage there. How about Carl Ravitch is going to do some games for ESPN? Carl, who got fired by ESPN a couple of weeks ago, but has stuck around. He's still doing some major league games. He's going to do some games at the Little League World Series. It's a guy that's worked there for 33 years. I don't know him, personally. I mean, we've crossed paths. He's done some Baylor games, but interesting situation that he got let go by ESPN. But they said, hey, could you either they asked him to stick around and do some more games, or he volunteered to do that. So you'll see Carl Ravitch doing games from the Little League World Series.
No, that'll be fun. I mean, he's really good at what he does.
Yeah.
I would love to know that dynamic. Like, hey, you're gone. Oh, wait, we don't have anybody to call this game.
I know.
You want to come call us?
I know.
Let's think about this before we make these decisions.
They couldn't have asked him, right?
I would think not. Like, there's no way
he had to have said, hey, I'm available if you want me to do these games. Yeah, because you can't let somebody go, especially after that many years, and say, hey, we'd like for you to stick around and do a few more games.
And then my thing is, like, you got to think forward with this. Like, if you know this is coming up and this is something that he was signed up to do, and you're going to do this, why don't you make the move after it?
Right.
I don't know.
That's strange. All right. So Little League World Series is coming up. All right, let's take a break. Back with more in a moment. Jerry Hill is tied up with a video call with his doctor, and he'll join us when he's finished with that. But we'll take a break. We'll be back with more in a moment. Hopefully have Jerry with us before we get to the top of the hour. But we'll take a break. First day of school for a lot of people around. Let's look at that when we come back. John Morris Show on a Wednesday, brought to you by Alliance Bank Central Texas and by the Brazos Landing. And a reminder again about Westfest coming up over the Labor Day weekend. And this is the 50th annual Westfest presented by West Feeds. It is September 4th through the 6th at the West Fairgrounds. You know where it is, 15, 20 minutes north of Waco, right up the interstate. Off to the east side there, and you'll find it. Westfest has so many things going on, including the Kolache 5K run and a Kolache eating contest. Which one do you fall into there? Are you in the Kolache run? You in the Kolache eating contest? I don't know if those two mesh.
I would have to do the eating contest.
I'm
not doing a run.
I'm not running. But they've got those going on, polka music. They've got Wade Bowen on Sunday to wrap things up, Wade Bowen concert. All the events listed on their website at westfest.com, westfest.com. Tickets and more information available there. Westfest coming up on Labor Day weekend. Also brought to you by Waco Surf, located on 450 acres in the heart of Central Texas. Waco Surf, unlike any other water park, you can stay and play. Family-friendly surf resort, features a wave pool, standing wave, beach, water park, lazy river, and endless outdoor activities. You can stay in their hotel, you can get a private cabin, or you can bring and hook up your RV. Make it an epic adventure in Waco. For more information, go to wacosurf.com. Great late summer location there. Late summer, school beginning today. We'll look at that when we come back. Stay with us. John Morris Show on a Wednesday. We'll be right back after this.
The Pete Souza Show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. You want to talk NFL draft? I don't know. How about we get you Todd McShay? You want to talk Big 12? We can get you the commissioner. Somebody about the Cowboys? How about we have on the owner, Stephen Jones? Pop culture? Michelle Beadle. I mean, we will bring on the people that you want to hear from. And these people don't join us because of me. They join us because of you. You got to watch this show, okay? It's got everything you need. Sports, hijinks, laughs. Did I mention hijinks? We'll see you on the Pete Souza Show. Now, we are under the 365 Sports umbrella. Check it out. I'm wearing a Tulane shirt. No idea why.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, Pete.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Tow King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
It's the premier charity event of the year, the 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, presented by Ascension Providence. A fun evening filled with great food and drink, dancing, a spectacular auction, and more. This year's theme is Nashville Nights, Neon Lights, and Bullfights. Get your tickets now, donate, or be a sponsor. Help support the American Cancer Society to find a cure. The 2026 Central Texas Cattle Barons Ball, October 24th at MCC Highlander Ranch. For more information, go to CentralTexasCattleBaronsBall.org.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. And welcome back, John Morris Show on a Wednesday morning. We would appreciate you subscribing, following, liking. We love all that stuff. Who doesn't like to be liked? But if you do that, if you subscribe, you'll get a notification every time we put out new content, live show or archive. So click the subscribe button and you're done. Then you'll get the message when something goes out. So thank you very much for that. We do appreciate everyone that is tuned in and watching. Looking forward to Jerry Hill. I know everybody is. Jerry had a conflict that we hope gets resolved. He gets that's done in the next few minutes, and we still have a chance. We still have 30 minutes, so hopefully we'll have a chance to visit with Jerry, but delayed just a bit. And I mentioned this is the first day of school for a lot of folks around the area. That includes the Midway schools, and that includes 3 of our grandchildren. So what Terry and I have done each year with each of the grandkids, first day of school, a little bit geeky, but we love doing it. We get the sign like that one, and we go to their house that morning, and we help send them off to their first day of school. So there's young Wesley Wellborn. He will be a kindergartner at Woodway Elementary. And so he's been at Woodway Christian School. He's been there for pre-K, but now in the public system at Woodway, and he is gonna tear it up. He's gonna be great. But we went over there with that sign and got Wesley out front, and then Ruby and Charlie came out there also. But he's going to school this morning, and he's there right now, and can't wait to hear a report on the first day. Wesley is one of those guys. He never meets a stranger, very outgoing. My daughter Maddie works at Hillcrest, and Art, Wesley's dad, is on staff, the worship pastor at First Woodway. So Wesley is very comfortable at First Woodway. I mean, he walks around and he's like a greeter almost, but very comfortable there. This will be a little different situation going to Woodway Elementary, but I know he'll do so great. So we went there first this morning. That was about 7 o'clock this morning. Then we went out to Ty and Megan's house, where Truett and Turner Beard are going back to school, and they are. Did I not send you that one?
No, I don't have that one.
My bad. Okay,
you're good.
We'll update that for the next segment. But Truett and Turner. Truett will be a 5th grader at South Bosque Elementary, and Turner will be a big 1st grader at South Bosque Elementary. And he was telling us all the things that 1st graders get to do, like on the playground, that kindergartners couldn't do. And he couldn't do last year. So, and you got to see that picture. I'll give it to Garrett during the break, and we'll pop that up next segment. But they are off to school first day at South Bosque Elementary. So, prayers for them and all the kids and all the teachers that are going back, because it's a big deal when you start school in a new grade, some of them a new school, prayers of safety over all of them. So it's a big day, first day of school, for not just our grandkids, but for so many others going back to school, and their parents who have to let go and let them go to school. So we just pray over them, pray safety for all of them. Let me get that picture to you. Let's take a break. Let me get that picture of Truett and Turner, and then I'll give Jerry a little bit more time also. And then maybe we can visit with Jerry Hill when we come back. Also, first day of school, be aware of those school zones. This morning, hopefully you were, and then this afternoon, be aware of those school zones in effect around area schools beginning today. Take a break, back with more, waiting on Jerry Hill to hopefully join us. We'll be back right after this.
Score big on your next ride during the Kickoff the Savings event at Richard Carr. 2027 GMC Sierra trucks are coming, so all 2026 models are marked with game-winning savings at Richard Carr. Find savings like $10,000 off a 2026 GMC Sierra SLE truck. Plus, well-qualified buyers get 2.9% financing for 72 months. Find championship savings and win on your next deal at their Kickoff the Savings event at Richard Carr.
Richard Carr, they have the truck for you.
The Pete Souza Show, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. You want to talk NFL draft? I don't know. How about we get you Todd McShay? You want to talk Big 12? We can get you the commissioner. Somebody about the Cowboys? How about we have on the owner, Stephen Jones? Pop culture? Michelle Beadle. I mean, we will bring on the people that you want to hear from. And these people don't join us because of me. They join us because of you. You got to watch this show, okay? It's got everything you need. Sports, hijinks, laughs. Did I mention hijinks? We'll see you on the Pete Souza Show. Now, we are under the 365 Sports umbrella. Check it out. I'm wearing a Tulane shirt. No idea why.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports,
Lake Waco Golf Club is a semi-private facility nestled along the north point of Lake Waco. One of the few facilities in Texas to have a full 18-hole regulation golf course as well as an executive 18-hole par 3 golf course. Plus, check out their bar and grill, which is open to the public. And if you're not a golfer, then enjoy time by the pool or even enjoy fishing around Lake Waco.
Become a member today and call to book your tee time. Lake Waco Golf Club, where family and friends fun begins. Check them out at lakewacogc.com for more information.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Being stuck on the side of the road is stressful no matter what time it is. Tow King is here to help. A locally owned and operated family-run business, Tow King offers 24-hour emergency roadside assistance with trained operators and high-caliber equipment for damage-free towing. Tow King of Waco is a company you can count on. Call Tow King the next time you need help. Check them out on Facebook, and remember, slow down or move over.
We're celebrating the Declaration of Deals at Allen Samuels in Waco. Right now, get $11,000 off a new Ram 1500 Lone Star, plus 2.9% for 72 months. Cash in on $11,000 off a new Ram 2500 Lone Star Crew Cab, or choose 0% for 36 months, plus no payments for 90 days. Feel secure with America's best full-size truck powertrain 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty at Allen Samuels.
Come by, let's be friends.
This year, I made a New Year's resolution. I want every business to own a new copier from CTWP. Call me, Leroy the Copier Dog. Let's get you a copier delivered today. CTWP, your local copier company.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Back with us, John Morris Show on a Wednesday, and look who is with us. Aren't we glad to have the smiling face of Jerry Hill with us? Welcome to you. I told you we were tap dancing a little bit, waiting on you, and thanks for making it work. Welcome to you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm absolutely really good. Thank you.
Very good. We got a lot to talk about, as always, but we have actual games, events to talk about. Soccer opens the season tonight at Arkansas.
Yeah, that's crazy, John, against a ranked team. I mean, this will be a good test for them to see. So, yeah, I'm excited to see how Michelle Leonard's team does. They've already put in an exhibition or a scrimmage, so see how they do tonight, and here we go. Like you were talking about, I heard you talking earlier. This is like, okay, now it's time to go. Now we've got volleyball or soccer, volleyball, football. Everything's starting.
It's fun, isn't it? And soccer had such a good year last year. Man, I'm excited to see how they build on that and what kind of year they have this season.
Yeah, and I was obviously there for the end of that. I got to travel with them to Notre Dame and got to see them play a couple of games there, and that was so much fun. They're just a fun group to be around. I enjoyed being around those coaches and the players and stuff, and hopefully they can build off of that and have an even better year this year. Hopefully better year in conference, that kind of thing, because they really finished strong last year. So that was a good sign.
Yeah, very much so. Volleyball, right on their heels. They've had their green and gold scrimmage. They've got a couple of exhibitions, and their season's not far away. You saw that preseason poll from the Big 12. Baylor picked 4th in the Big 12 and 21st nationally. That's pretty good respect, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, and they have some holes to fill. There were some seniors from that team last year, but I think Coach McGuire feels good about it. I mean, I remember talking to him on first day, and he talked about so many newcomers and having to rely on some of those freshmen. But it'll be interesting to see. But you've got a lot of talent coming back too. So I'm not even going to try to say that name of the player that was preseason All Big 12.
Right.
Rakhmanchuk.
It's Ksenia Rakhmanchuk.
Rakhmanchuk. Yes.
Yes.
That's what I said.
I was hoping you would try. I was hoping you'd try that.
That was my attempt, but yeah. So again, they're going to be tested right out of the box. You know, they play A&M, the defending national champion, in a scrimmage, and then actually open the regular season on the road in Hawaii. Oh gosh, sorry guys. But I believe they play San Diego first and then Hawaii, which Joshua Walker, who was on the staff here for several years, he's now the head coach at Hawaii. So that'll be an interesting trip there.
In a building that looks exactly like the Farrell Center, right?
Exactly. Yeah. No, I've seen it. That's very cool. So that'll be fun.
That'll be good. And then they come home after that, and I think they play North Texas. Their first home match may be against your alma mater.
I may be there. I may just
you
show up, and I will wear the right green, John. Okay. So I definitely will be all Baylor, not North Texas. It's been 43 years since I was at that school. So I think I've got that out of my blood a little bit. I still, pull for them and stuff, but I know where my check comes from. I know, who I've been cheering for and stuff for a long time. So yeah, that'll be fun though. Yeah. I didn't look that far ahead, but if that's the first home match, that's pretty cool.
I think that's right. I think it's Thursday, September 3rd. All right. No question where your loyalties lie. We know that. How about football? We were out there yesterday, first day in pads, and then interviews with the defensive ends and the jack position guys. Anything catch your eye yesterday?
We were out there together a little bit. I came fairly late to practice, so I didn't see a whole lot. But I tell you what, John, and I've only talked to him a few times, but I'm impressed with Carson Hall, the coach that we talked to yesterday that coaches the defensive ends and jacks. I believe he coached linebackers last year, maybe outside linebackers. I don't remember. So it's maybe not a drastic change, but a little bit of a change there for him to coach defensive ends and jacks. And I'm impressed by him and his attitude. And I think for him, it's a chance to learn and grow as a young coach. So I think that's cool. All the guys we talked to yesterday were great. Ryan Davis, I'm excited to see him. A guy that's been in this system for a while, that's played for Coach Clanderman. So I'm excited to see him play. And, I think the news broke right about as we were leaving that Hosea Wheeler had gotten his approval or whatever. So great news for that. He's going to make a huge difference, John. Having Hosea Wheeler in the middle of that defensive line, that's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, that's a plus. Coach Clanderman had said, really all along, he'd said, this is going to be a good defensive line with or without Wheeler. Like right. He said that every time that he addressed it. So to have him just is a real plus for Baylor defensively.
Yeah, and I think he was primarily talking about they do have great depth on the defensive line. I don't think there's another Hosea Wheeler. So I think that makes them he can be a difference maker. You could see him being a guy that helps you maybe win an extra game or two. That's how much of a difference he can make. I agree. I think they were going to be a good defensive line. He saw that as the strength period of the defense. So I agree. I think they were going to be good either way. They're just that much better having Hosea Wheeler in there.
Yeah, stopping the run better than last year has got to be it will be a real key for Baylor to do well defensively this year. You talked about Coach Clanderman, who of course has been at K-State the last few years, and he brought a few of the guys with him, or a few from K-State followed him here. That's a pretty good infusion of talent. Those K-State refugees who are here at Baylor now.
Yeah, no, I thought that was as good as they did in the portal just overall. I thought that was big, John, getting those K-State guys that have already been in Clanderman's system and stuff. I think Daniel Cobbs was another one, right? And Kobe McAllister. And then Ryan Davis, obviously. And then I think they have a nickelback coach that's from there as well. So he brought in some guys that have worked with him too. So I think that just puts you a leg up a little bit. He talked about it the day that we talked with him. I guess that was last maybe Friday. But he talked about how it really takes a couple of years to learn this defense, but having guys like that have already learned it and have been through it, I think that's a huge help for everyone else. They're the ones kind of helping everybody else along. So that, I think that speeds up the process. And he talked about how that's why they also went after experienced guys in the portal, because those are guys that have already, played some college. They've gone through some different systems and stuff, and they can probably pick it up a little bit faster than maybe an incoming freshman. So that's why they went heavy in that area, particularly on the defensive side, is to get some immediate help there.
Yeah, very good. All right, season opener 24 days from today. The home opener is 1 month from today. How about that? September 12th at home against Prairie View A&M.
Yeah, I'm excited about that, John. That'll be a great home opener. I believe that's the 2-5-4 game too. Right. So it'll be a lot of fun and just, kick it off at McLean. And I think that will be a big, as much as you want to win some road games and stuff, and certainly you want to win that opener against Auburn in Atlanta. But I think if you can take care of business at home, you're going to be just fine. It's a good home schedule. I mean, you got Tech here, but I think if you can win those home games, it really sets you up to do well. I think there's enough games on the road that, if you can pull off a couple on the road and then win your home games, you're going to be in great shape. So it starts on September 12th. They need to win that one, obviously, and then have Louisiana Tech the next week, and then Colorado in the Big 12 opener. So that's a good stretch there. And like I said, if you can get that Auburn win, kind of set the tone and really gain some momentum, I think that would be huge. But you have to win your home games.
Right. All right. So that is coming fast. What else is on your mind as we near the start of the school year and the athletic year?
So one thing is on my mind is my class, my sports writing class.
Yes.
I actually did some planning last night. Abby Gamble, that works at Baylor, she helps me with my Canvas, setup and stuff. So got most of that done last night. So that much closer to class. Class for me starts on August 25th. So I'm excited about that. I get to have John Morris talk to my class again, which is always pretty much the highlight of the whole semester.
I'm sure it is.
No, John, there's just, I don't know that we've really had a real quiet period, but, we've been a little bit quiet, and now it's going to get really loud really quick. So I'm ready, man. I'm ready for all the seasons to start. You talked about everybody else, beginning the season. Cross country will open up September 4th at A&M, and that's the first of 4 meets at A&M, because the regional is there as well. So they're doing 3 of their, I think it's 5 or 6 regular season meets are on that A&M course, and then the regional will be there as well. But they open up with I think it's the Aggie opener on September 4th.
Yeah. So cross country right around the corner, their start also. So your class it's sports writing. What's the official name of your class?
So now I think, and I didn't even know they changed it, but now it's apparently sports media writing, which I think is appropriate, because we do handle, some broadcasting, social media and stuff like that. Unless I forgot it. Now I am getting up there in age. Maybe they did tell me, but I didn't notice it until we opened the course in Canvas, and it's sports media writing now.
Yay, good to know.
So yeah, that's fun though.
That's changing with the times. Like when I was in school at Baylor, my degree, I think it says on my diploma, I don't know what it says, but it was radio TV. Mm-hmm. Then it became radio TV film. Then it became telecommunications. And now it's film and digital media. So it's obviously changed with the times, and it's affecting you and your class also.
Yeah. And I can't remember if it's approved. This may be part of that, but they're actually doing a sports emphasis. So this is part of that, emphasis in the journalism area. So what are the other emphases that you can have? Sports media will now be one of those emphases that you can major in the journalism department. And I'm like you, my minor was radio, TV, film. So
right.
only thing I remember about film is watching some old classic movies in class, which was fantastic. I loved that class.
Hey, that's great.
That's the only film I got. So.
Shaping young people's minds there.
Yes.
All right. Final thought, Jerry, is that a virtual background? Is that your home? That's a good looking background with a grand piano behind you.
It's definitely a background, and I forgot that I had said it on this, but yeah, I don't have a grand piano in my living room. I'm pretty sure my living room does not look like that.
It doesn't?
I don't have the little stone fireplace and stuff.
Yeah,
so
looks nice.
I like it though. I maybe need to go back to the blurred thing though.
I don't know. I like that. I would love for Julie to come in and sit down and start playing the piano. Would be great.
Hey, she could do it. Now I could not play the piano. She definitely could. So that would be fun. Also, one last note, because I was watching the show and I saw, I think it was a picture of maybe Terry with one of the grandkids.
Yes.
So Jameson's yes, there it is. So Jameson is having his first day of pre-K today.
Oh, nice.
At Hillcrest. So that was cool. I got a first day donut day with him at Chipley's there on Valley Mills. So that was cool. And I know I've talked to you about it, but so I've been doing this with my neighbor. She's started 9th grade this year. And so we did it for the 10th time. We had our 10th first day donut day.
Nice.
But this was my first one with Jameson, which was really cool. And so, yeah, good luck to him. I know he was a little nervous about it, but hopefully he has a great first day.
Very cool. Thanks for mentioning that. That's a big day.
Yeah.
All right. I will see you in a little bit, and we'll get you to play some tunes on your grand piano. Okay.
Should we hold the meeting up for you? I think we have a meeting at 10 a.m.
We do. Nobody ever holds it up for me, so I'll be there when I can get there and find a parking space. Okay.
All right. Thanks, John.
Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate it. Jerry Hill, our good friend, and we hope yours, Baylor Insider. Great information from Jerry. It was a nice looking home living room behind him, wasn't it?
Nice little setup.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Nice little setup.
Thank you to Jerry for making it work. And we do have the other picture that I wanted to show you. So this is Terry and I as we went to help celebrate our grandkids going off to school. So there's Truett, who will be a 5th grader at South Bosque Elementary, and Turner Burner Beard, who will be a 1st grader at South Bosque. Also, they were there together at the same school last year, kindergarten and 4th grade. Now one more year, they're at the same school, 1st grader and 5th grader. And God, they look so grown up. They're all decked out. You know, they got their first day outfits and ready to go, and the signs that see. My wife is a former teacher, and for 25 years she was a teacher. And look at her handwriting on those poster boards. Isn't that good? Doesn't it look like a former teacher's handwriting?
Yes, absolutely does.
So she gets full credit for that. So yeah, it was fun to go over and help send them off to school today. And I'll say it again, we just pray safety and blessings over them and all the kids and all the teachers and all the administrators and the crossing guards and everyone as they start a new school year today. All right. Thanks to Jerry for making it work to join us. And thank you for being on with us today as well. Remember the bonus show today from the Brazos Landing. Come join us. I'll be there from noon to 1. Matt Mosley will be there from 1 to 3. So come join us at the Brazos Landing today. And Lord willing, we're back here tomorrow morning at 9. Garrett, we get to do record a sit-down interview with Doug McNamee today. That'll be fun.
Oh, it's always fun to talk to Doug.
Yeah, lots to talk about with Doug going into the new school year. So we'll record that today, and that'll be out very shortly. But have a great day, great first day of school for a lot of people, and have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks to Garrett, and thanks to you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Score big on your next ride during the Kickoff with Savings event at Richard Car. 2027 GMC Sierra trucks are coming, so all 2026 models are marked with game-winning savings at Richard Car. Find savings like $10,000 off a 2026 GMC Sierra SLE truck. Plus, well-qualified buyers get 2.9% financing for 72 months. Find championship savings and win on your next deal at their Kickoff the Savings event at Richard Car.
Richard Car, they have the truck for you.
Alliance Bank Central Texas understands that banking is about people. From first accounts to business growth, they actively partner with Central Texas businesses and families to help meet their financial goals. A variety of online products and services make banking easy without compromising the personalized banking experiences they are known for. Customer-focused banking isn't just what they do, it's who they are. Alliance Bank Central Texas, serving Central Texas across 7 convenient locations and at alliancebanktexas.com. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Enjoy a quiet atmosphere with beautiful river views at the Brazos Landing, located in Waco along the Brazos River across from McLean Stadium. Enjoy homemade dishes like shrimp and grits, chicken piccata, braised short ribs, prime New York steaks, and more. Plus, enjoy a delicious dessert like creme brulee or key lime pie. Open for lunch and dinner Tuesday through Sunday. Brazos Landing in Waco, the only place where I-35 and the Brazos River meet.
Spring is sprung, and now's a great time to schedule a checkup for your vehicle. As Texas weather changes, it's important to make sure you and your loved ones are safe on the road. Request an appointment online at CompleteCarCareCenter.com today. We're equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on your vehicle. Our experienced technicians can check the health of your tires and inspect your vehicle for any unseen issues. Kish Complete Car Care Center at 5300 Franklin, where we take pride in keeping individuals safe honestly.